Well, I'd like to also add my appreciation to for the opportunity to speak here today to the City of Scottsdale and the Cure Corridor organizers. The organization within ASU, the Department of Biomedical Informatics and Biomedical Diagnostics, is part of the Cure Corridor. Most people are familiar with ASU being at the Skysong facility, but for a number of years, our department's been located up at Shea Boulevard on the Mayo Clinic campus. We appreciate the opportunity to work with Mayo Clinic folks up there, and we look to extend further work throughout the Cure Corridor. We have trouble trying to explain, particularly to students, what our mission is, and so we've created some infographics over the years to try and help. This is one of them that we use that sort of explains that, activity in biomedical informatics sort of spans a broad spectrum. Everything from wearable devices that we've heard mentioned earlier into healthcare delivery platforms that work on the cloud architectures that people are considering these days, to big data, to precision medicine, where a lot of the folks work with biodesign researchers, ASU Biodesign Institute, in biomarker discovery, as well as colleagues locally here in other organizations. So there is a spectrum of work that goes on in the department, and it's sort of we try and convey that to the students. The department's fairly new. We've been around since about 2007. PhD degrees, on-ground master's degrees. More recently, we've created the first bachelor's degree in biomedical informatics in the country. We've got some super students in there, and it's some of the professional organizations are looking at our experience to see how that's going to advance the field as those students advance in their careers. More recently, we started a master's degrees, both of them online, in biomedical diagnostics, another one in health informatics online. The field integrates with a number of different disciplines, so it really is an interdisciplinary field in that sense, both with clinical medicine to the computer infrastructure. We have a number of collaborators. Some of the long-term major collaborators are in the circle there. Some of the healthcare providers, some of the research organizations, as well as others. Over on the left, I added a few of the Scottsdale collaborators. I probably left out a number of them. That was the list that came to mind. The Business United for Scottsdale Schools is a group we've recently started associated with. The Scottsdale Community Colleges, Systems Dynamics is on the list, and more recently we've had collaborations with Honors Health as well. We even collaborate with the University of Arizona. Although after the past football game, I'm not so sure if that's going to continue or not. So there's been a long list, and we hope to grow that. Strengthen some of the collaborations and sort of advance the biomedical field as we go forward. The other way we try and explain what we do to folks is in terms of a spectrum that looks like this, where molecular diagnostics, or molecular, we might say, bioinformatics is on the left, dealing with molecular data, all the omics information that's so important these days for personalized medicine, through imaging for organs, through clinical informatics, which is care of the patient, both delivery of the knowledge as well as trying to discover new knowledge from clinical data. And then finally, at the far end, the important trend in population health management and the associated issues that deal with those events. I'm also representing the School of Biomedical Diagnostics, which is one of the newer schools at ASU. The goal of this school is really to engage in industry. It's really an industry-focused school first, with the objective of promoting diagnostics as an important career path for students, as well as making it a sort of unique but integrated research discipline within the medical sciences. The degree has attracted a large number of students to the online program, and we continue to expand and improve. It's not a laboratory-based degree. It tries to consider the biomedical industry from a broader view, where we look at the business of diagnostics, application, and so forth. Students take some basic courses in immunodiagnostics, molecular diagnostics, and imaging, but also they take courses on things like healthcare policy and payment. They take courses on the regulatory environment. They take current trends. They all have to do an applied project. And so a few more local companies there are listed where we've had students in applied projects. The list is increasing every year as we add students and add projects. And so we're looking forward to continued growth in this program, and we think it can be a good catalyst for the AZ Bio Consortium locally here. Finally, a few research projects, maybe some of the novel ones that go on in the department, just to kind of provide a representative description of what we do. Everything from natural language processing of treats to try and detect adverse drug reactions among nutritional supplements as one unique project, down there to 3D models of aneurysms for 3D printing, and then finally placed within the body cavities for pre-surgical evaluation of some of the work. And in between there, we'll do work on big data in terms of relationships to air quality and asthma and other items on the list. And then finally, I'll mention the Center for Health Information and Research, which is another component of our department that's been around for a number of years, dealing with individualized health information and performing some of the activities that follow on the right-hand side there. And with that, I'll stop and thank you.